beats talent every single time. Introducing the new BF Goodrich All-Terrain KO3 tire. Legendary toughness made tougher. BF Goodrich, what are you building for?
It's Ford Truck Month, and nobody in Yuma does it bigger than Alexander Ford. Voted Yuma's best new vehicle dealer again in 2025. We've stocked up with our biggest truck inventory ever. Drive home a new F-150 or select Super Duty with rates as low as 0% for 60 months. Want even lower payments? Ask about Ford Flex Buy. Work hard, play harder, own the off-road this spring in a new Ford truck or SUV. Alexander Ford and BillAlexanderFord.com. The difference you can count on.
All right, welcome back, everybody, for another Method Race Wheels Fishgistics update brought to you by Fox Racing Shocks. It is 2 o'clock, and we are here with a new update for you. And this race is, we have a lot of technology, but a lot of the technology is failing us this race, unfortunately. Or people didn't set it up right, or something's going on, because we don't have any times to show you guys. So I'm going to do the best we can off the tracker here, but here's what we know right now. This is all we care about right now, is in the very front. So I'm just going to focus on that for a minute. So McNeil crashed. We're going to get to that in a second. Luke McMillan is first on the road. Luke McMillan is first physical. Tavo Vadosola is second physical. We just heard on Luke's feed, Luke has a 1 minute 45 second corrected time lead over Tavo right now. Luke just got a flat tire. We just saw Jason Duncan, his co-driver, get out and do a 42-second tire change. Yes, 42 seconds. We used to be impressed when it was a 1 minute tire change. Now they're doing 42-second tire changes. So huge shout out to Jason Duncan. That may be the fastest tire change that I have seen, at least on video that we've seen and been able to record and know. 42 seconds is the real time. That's super fast. Just insane that he was able to do it that quick. So they lost 42 seconds, obviously. They're debating getting a tire or not at Morelia Junction. If you were listening to their in-car audio, Luke wasn't sure if they wanted to stop to re-rack. It's going to cost them at least 10 seconds, probably closer to 20 by the time you actually slow down, come in, get a tire, and then get back up to speed compared to just going through it. That's going to cost a lot of time. They have 2 spares on the truck. So the question is, do they stop so they can get a second one, or do they just go to the finish and don't lose any time and have 1 spare left? It's a gamble, right? I don't know. You could hear them talking in the truck. They didn't know if they wanted to stop. Luke was like, no, at first, but then he was questioning it. And then he said, let's see how it goes until we get there between where they are right now and where the guys are. Obviously, they can make that call at the last second. The pit crews, the McMillans, will be ready. If they are going to come in for a tire, they'll come in, they'll have it ready, and they'll get him out. But keep an eye on Luke's camera. Our timer, oh, we just finally got another time. Okay, finally. Look at the top there. We got a time at mile 255. So 255, we just got a time. Perfect. I'm glad to see we got something. So we will be able to see Vadosola's time at the top. Look at the top right there. Luke just came by it. So within 2.5 minutes, we're going to have a time here. So good. Thank God we missed 3 timing loops in a row there, but we do have the 255 one just worked. So that is good. But yeah, that's what's going on in the front right now. So we'll keep you guys posted on that. That's what's going on the front. We got Bryce Menzies is up there and Justin Lofton is up there. So those are the 4 guys right now that are kind of in the front. Alan Impudia, you can see he's stopped over here. He's at 0 miles an hour. So Alan Impudia had some kind of problem right over here next to Rob Mack. There he is, 0 miles an hour. So the one Impudia is stopped. I'm sure they're working on the car, but I don't know if he's out of the race or not. Obviously, he's broken. He's at 0 miles an hour. They are kind of at a chase access area over there, so his crew can get in there. It's not super easy to get in there, but it's not super hard either. So he'll definitely be able to get his crew in where he's at. That is the good news for him. Unfortunately, they are stopped. David Payne, this was Larry Rossler that started in this truck. They are currently leading the Legends class. So that is your first trophy truck legend. Right behind him is Justin Davis. But look at this, 0 miles an hour. He just went to 0 miles an hour, I believe, because just a minute ago they were moving. So Justin Davis has a problem right now. Let's see if he has, does he have an in-car? I haven't seen his in-car today. It was on earlier. I don't see it now. I'm trying to look real quick. I don't see Justin Davis's in-car here, so I can't tell you guys what's going on. If anybody knows what's going on with Justin Davis, let us know. He is at 0, but you can see we got the top left there. That is Luke McMillan. Let's listen in for a second.
Airplane, little Tisky, and then big check out, right 3 off the road. Go, keep going. It's got nothing. I got nothing. I know. Go, WFO.
All right, that was a live look in real quick. That was Duncan and Luke McMillan there. You can see Cameron right here. He's probably watching us right now. I don't know, Cameron, wave if you're watching this. Unfortunately, they ripped the lower Uniball cup on one of their arms on the front left arm, so they're waiting for replacement parts there or chase crew. But Cameron's got his phone at least, so he's able to tune in. But that's a huge bummer for Cameron and them. Hopefully, they can get it fixed and at least get it finished. You can all see. Look at the top right, Christopher Polvardi in the dust. He's been in the dust all day. What did he start? 45th or something way back there. He's been making his way up from 45th. We are going to have to keep an eye on him on time just because of how far back he started. He could be sneaky and sneak up here on corrected time. So we'll keep an eye on Christopher throughout the day. You can see he is pretty far back though. If we go to find him, where is he? He's back over here, the 94. So he's ways back, but he started 45 minutes after. I'm pretty sure he started 45th. He started way back there, so we're definitely going to have to watch Polvardi on corrected time. However, he is more than 50 miles behind right now. You can see he's not even at mile 200, and the leaders are all the way at 260. So just based off 60 mile an hour average, he's not winning right now. He's down by at least 10 minutes right now. Just my guess would be Polvardi's down by about 10 minutes. But Luke McMillan, we're going to see if he stops. I don't think he's going to stop and get a tire. If I was Luke, I probably would not stop because what do you need to? Like if you get another flat, you're probably out of the race. I mean, if you get another flat, you still have 1 tire left. So you can still change 1 more and then you just won't have any. And if you get 2 more flats, you're going to be out of the race anyways, most likely, even if you change both of them. So I would not stop probably if I was Luke. My opinion, I would just go knowing I have 1 tire. You're that close to the finish. What is the actual, the finish is actually, what do we have here? I forget, is it 280? Looking it up real quick. It is 284. Yeah, so I was thinking 283. It's 284, and Luke is at mile 260 right now. He's only got 24 miles to go. I ain't stopping if I'm Luke, but I don't know. We'll see. I every second counts here, and if he stops to get a tire, that could be the race right there. He's still got 1 good, and yeah, no way he's stopping, right? I don't think so either. They were questioning it, but I would not. I would think he's not stopping there. Let's see. Need race mile. Yeah, 294 needs water at race mile 80 for their engine. They had a fitting come out of the engine. They got it back in, but the 294, Vincent Munoz, if any of you guys watching around mile 80, race mile 80, he was looking for water so they could refill their engine or coolant or whatever. Beer, anything, put anything in there, cooler water, anything to get the engine going again. So that's what he needs there. So yeah, Luke is only 24 minutes from the finish, really. This is 60 mile an hour or faster. Less than 20 minutes, we're going to have our first finisher. And right now, it's Luke McMillan first on course with Tavo Vadosola close behind him. So that's what's going on there. Jason McNeil, like we said earlier, McNeil crashed. We are told that they're okay. The Green Army helicopter called it in, and then we did get it. A note from his son, Connor McNeil, that they're okay. It sounds like they rolled over. They had a small fire. They got it put out okay, but they're all okay. So good news there. Good to hear Jason McNeil is okay. And that's good there. And, let's see. What else do we have to tell you guys? That's what we got going on there. Let's look at I'm going to turn some of these trucks off. So trophy truck, we know. Trophy truck legend, we talked about. Trophy truck spec. So here's just the specs. Justin Davis is first. Ray Griffith is second. So Ray started back a little ways. You're going to have to keep an eye on that. So we got the 253 and the 285. Where do we have? Let me see the qualifying results again real quick. Qualifying results. Hang on, I'm bringing it up because I want to see where Ray started, unless you guys know off the top of your head. He started right behind Justin Davis. Okay, there we go. Easy enough. So he started 1 minute behind him. So Ray Griffith in the 253 is going to have to finish less than a minute behind Justin Davis in order to beat him on corrected time. He's obviously more than a minute apart right now because they're at a couple miles apart, 224 and 227 almost. So really they're about 3 miles apart. That's probably about 3 minutes, just basing it off 60 miles an hour. So Ray's going to have to make up a couple minutes to the finish to have a shot there. Pierce is going to be next, 219. He started 19th. Justin Davis started 15th, so that means he has 4 minutes. So Pierce would have to be within 4 minutes of Justin Davis on time at the finish in order to beat him. So that's the top 10 you guys are looking for spec. I'm trying to give you right now what I think. So I think the 85 is still your winner or your leader right now. The 253 I think is going to be second on time. 219, the 212. Where did Pecoy start? He started 3 spots back. So Pecoy would have to be within 3 minutes of Davis, and he would have to be ahead of Herbst because he started ahead of Herbst. So he's already losing. Pecoy's losing to Herbst because he started ahead of him. And then the 297 started right behind Pierce. So the same thing. So none of these guys are winning right now. Justin Davis is definitely still winning. Bryce Swaim, the 242, they started 26th. So that is what, 10 spots? Ooh, that's 11 spots behind Davis. They got 11 minutes. You might have to keep an eye on the 242. They're not out of this yet. That is Dan McMillan going to be in there in the second half too. So his buddy Bryce's truck, Dan's teamed up with him this year to do some races. So so that's going to keep an eye on them for sure. Brent Fox, he is out. He started up in front of everybody, I think, right? Where did Brent start at? Brent started, I forget. Where did he start? No, he didn't. He started 32nd. Why was I thinking he was first? So Brent started 32nd. So that is over 15 spots. That's 17 spots behind Davis. So Brent would have to be within 17 minutes of Davis. I don't think he's within 17 minutes right now because 228. No, he's 20 miles behind him. So he's not. It's close, but he's not beating him right now. So this is really close. This trophy truck spec race is close between all these guys. But I'm telling you right now, Justin Davis is still winning on corrected time. It's close with Griffith, but he's more than a minute ahead of him, so he's still got him on corrected time. So there you go. That's what is going on there. What do you guys say? Tavo stopped. Okay, let's turn this back out. Tavo stopped. Is Tavo at 0? He's at 93 there. Hang on, we're looking. Okay, his camera's not working there. Hold on, we're checking all of our trackers. Ooh, Tavo is a little bit off course on my other tracker here, but he's doing 86 miles an hour right there. Look. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with Tavo here. Is he off the course, or is that just a different line right there? That's kind of interesting. Let's keep an eye on the 21. What did you guys say? Somebody said Tavo stopped according to Luke's crew. Did you guys hear that on Luke's live feed? Let's go back to Luke's live feed real quick.
Right here.
Oh, they're taking a tire.
Straight to the M.
They're taking a tire. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. About 15 seconds.
Go.
Okay. All right, so we just saw Luke take a tire. I wonder if that's because one of you guys said Tavo was stopped. If Tavo was stopped, then Luke's for sure going to take a tire just to be safe. I would imagine that's the only reason why he did that.
Rocking the right line.
Let's see.
Left board over airplane.
Yeah, they were just re-racking. They were re-racking a spare. They weren't changing another flat. They were just putting a second spare back on.
Side. Left 4. Right 4 long. Rocks on the left.
Tavo's not stopped though. Tavo's moving. Look at his tracker's updating. As soon as this one updates, my other one just updated. He's gonna move again. He's moving. So I don't know who. You guys sure you guys heard them say that Tavo was stopped? Because he's not stopped. I'm looking at it right now. It just updated at 4:16 or 2:16. That's right now. So this tracker is a little bit behind my other tracker. So yeah. We're going to keep an eye on this. That was an interesting call there. It says Tavo stopped from Luke's heli as dust just went away. So he may have changed the tire. Maybe Tavo had a flat tire and changed one real quick. Okay. So we're back to even. We both seen him have one flat tire now. So it's kind of the same thing last year. Remember, it was Luke and Alan, and they both had a flat right at the end, and Alan was barely able to beat Luke. We just saw Luke have a flat, and then if Tavo just had a flat, it's kind of the same thing. So that's definitely interesting. Yeah, they said it came over Luke's radio. Okay, well, I mean, if you heard it over the radio, the helicopter's obviously in the air and they're looking at him stopped. So we will keep an eye on it. Let's go look at our times here. So you can see Luke was winning at mile 255. He had 49 seconds over Tavo. That was before Tavo stopped to change his tire. So he may have 149 now. And we saw Luke stop for 15 seconds, so we may have like 133 or 134. So Luke has definitely got a little bit more time on Tavo now than what you're seeing right here. Bryce Menzies was 4 minutes and 31 seconds down from Tavo. So I don't think Bryce is going to be able to make that up, even with Tavo getting that flat. If say a minute, so what is Bryce 3:30 behind him? He's still in third place. And then Justin Lofton was 2.5 minutes just about behind Bryce and 740 behind the leader. So this is really a race between Luke and Tavo. That's the only two that really have a chance right now, unless they both have problems, because Bryce is too far back. He can get a solid finish, but 431, he's not gonna make up 4.5 minutes in 20 miles. Not gonna happen unless they have a problem. So this race is pretty exciting at the end here. That's what's going on here. All right, let's go look at a couple other classes real quick for you. Let's just look at class 1. They always, all the class 1s always break. You can see they're already breaking pretty much. We had Park House. They got fixed and going again, but they were broken earlier. We saw a toe strap or something trying to pull them, or I don't know what was going on with them. But they're moving again. So the 127 is leading. Langley's broken. I mean, the class 1 cars, they just, they're cool, but they just fall apart. Like they just always all break. Wilson's, they were broken earlier. They broke a belt, and then I don't know what else happened, but they are moving again. Another class 1 car, Armando Bravo, 0 miles an hour, broken. The 162, they haven't updated in a while, so I don't know. Maybe they might be moving actually. Class 10, here's your class 10 update, guys. So Matt Willer is first, but right behind him is Caesar. That is Caesar from down in San Felipe. So a little bit of hometown knowledge there for Caesar. So pretty cool. So the 1009 and the 1011 are pretty close together in class 10. We got Harry is in third place, but he's at 0 miles an hour in Matomi Wash. So that is never good. Harley is moving 47. And then we got, these are the 1600 cars. All right, well, here we go. Let's do 1600. So 1655 is first. 1625 is second. 1600 is third. Pretty close between the top three 1600 cars. John Scarf is fourth. All right, let's go look at our UTV classes. We haven't checked on them this hour. Pro UTV Open. We got to scroll up a bit. We had a new leader, Joe Tirana. So Brandon Sims was leading last time we checked. Now Joe Tirana's out front. We got Caden McCackern third or second, and then Brock Heeger third. Where'd Sims go? Here's Sims. So Sims lost a little bit of time. If anybody knows what happened to Brandon Sims, let me know. He did lose some time because he was right out front earlier. He's showing as fourth on the road now. So we have a Polaris Factory Pro R SCI car first, SCI car second, SCI car third, Pro R Factory fourth, Pro R Factory brand new car. All these are brand new cars. Fifth. Then we have Marquez and Matlock in a factory car, not brand new. So currently, 5 out of the top 6 are Pro R factory cars in the UTV Open class. So pretty cool. And 3 of them are the SCI team. In the forced induction class, this is where most of the Can-Ams are. They're back a little ways. We have Fabian Castro is going to be first. We got Caden Wells is second. Look for Caden Wells to make his way up. He's fast. He's always my pick for this class. So he's always a good one. Caden Wells, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the lead at the next place. Next, we got Ricardo here is going to be third. Then we got Eric Kozin fourth, and Carlos 0 miles an hour. That is not good in fifth. All right, what are you guys saying here? 4 minutes to Tavo, 5-minute gap from Luke to Tavo. Okay, cool. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. I'm watching Luke's still moving, so not anything to update you guys on here. If I see something crazy happen, definitely let me know in the chat. Let's see. I'm going to go look at Pro UTV stock class. Where are they? Here they are. Yeah, there's 25 of them. This class is huge. We got Craig Scanlon, same out front. He had a big lead earlier. It looks like he's still out front. So Craig Scanlon, brand new car, running first. Dennis Romero, second. Santiago Gonzalez, third. Alexander Noble, fourth. Fifth, Edward. Sixth, Francisco. Gilberto, seventh. All right, let's look at class 11, and then we're going to go. And we'll probably have our finish on at the next update for you guys. Let's look at the, hold on. We haven't looked at class 11 all day. How many is there? There's 4 racing. We definitely got to check on class 11. I don't know what happened to Alan. You guys are asking in the chat. I honestly don't know. If anybody in the chat knows what happened to Ampudia, let us know. I haven't heard. He did have a shock issue or something, overheating or something was going on earlier. He was off pace for a while. So he was definitely fighting some kind of issue. And we're told Sims is having a rear axle problem. Okay, so Brandon Sims had maybe lost a rear axle. He's got a rear axle. Something's going on with Sims' rear axle on his car. Here's a look at our class 11s. They got to take the sportsman shortcut. So when you see them go across that purple line, you'll see the 1156 is going to go this way, actually. Across the purple line, that is the sportsman cut. So that they will get to take that sportsman cut. But look at this, really close. We got 1111 right in front of the 1100, within a mile of each other. I mean, that's pretty cool. Within 0.2 miles, 92.9 and 92.7. So pretty cool. That one actually hadn't updated for 2 minutes, so they might actually be on top of each other because he was a minute behind on the update. Then we got 1150, Luis Vasquez, and then we got, see here he comes across the cutoff. So Arthur Penner is coming across the cutoff right now. All right. Well, we actually might just stay live for a minute because we almost have a finish here. So here, I'm going to do this for you guys. Hang on. I'm going to bring over the Racing Redefined one for you guys. Okay. I'm going to turn myself off here for a second. And let's see if we can... Hold on. We're going to resort this here. Okay, so the top, this is Racing Redefined. If you guys are looking, you can go on the app and you can check it out. It's pretty cool. Tavo's is not working on the bottom down here, so I'm going to turn Tavo's off for a second. Actually, I'm going to turn, Polvardi's is working. I'm going to turn Tavo's off. Okay, now we got right there. So we have up top is is Luke McMillan. So Luke McMillan is the top one. If you look at the top of the screen, that is Luke McMillan. The one that's right behind me is going to be Polvardi, but his just froze up, it looks like. Or that's Bryce Menzies, sorry. And then Polvardi's is on the left over there. So Polvardi's is working. They both have Red Bull on the hood, but see the little wire that's flapping? That's Polvardi's. So if you see the wire flapping, that's Polvardi's here on the left. And then Bryce Menzies just froze up. So that's a bummer. But that is Luke. Let's turn on his audio.
Back door is clear. Titans, narrow rocks.
83, race mile 275, all good.
Right here, left. Rocks inside, right by their plate. Cut right inside.
Okay, we're going to leave this on to the finish, I think, because we are really close to the finish. We are.
Rock on the right inside. Check out, tight right green.
Let me show you.
And then stay left straight through. Yep. Now caution, rock on the right firm. Left 4, rocks bold.
8 miles to go.
Rock on the left line, and then cut right. Cut right here. Check out the twisty, big narrow rocks in the corner.
8 miles to the finish. He's got to beat Tavo. He's got him beat right now. So he's just got to get to the finish clean.
Slight tightens, right by right.
4 minutes, back door is still clear.
Tight left 4, rocks in the course. Cut right 4. Right here. Left 4, narrow rocks. Check out, tight right 2, stay inside. Good job. Left of the bush, straight through. Check up, left 4, over into a dip. Left 4, WFO.
WFO. It's fun listening to the comms, huh? We're just gonna play this. I'm gonna stay live till the finish because there's no reason. They're gonna be done in 5 minutes or less. So we're just gonna stay live for a minute here. So you're listening to Luke McMillan.
Back door is still
That's Luke McMillan up top, who we're listening to. Down there is going to be Bryce Menzies is Frozen, and Polvardi's down there. So we're really just watching Luke's here to the finish.
Right 6 airplane. Big check up. Cut left 2 off the road. Around the people. There you go. Go ahead.
He's almost there. Almost to the finish. About 2 miles to go.
Straight over airplane. Check up. Right 2 off the road.
Off your back door.
Good. Cut left forward. The road's open. It's not. Check up. Stay inside. Left 3. Right here. Inside. Good. Keep going. Now right 4 inside. Right 3. Good. Go. Check it up. Good job. And now you gotta monitor it. Keep going. You're right there.
Okay, we got Bryce's on again. This is Bryce. It's right behind me. It's working again. Well, now it froze.
Down. I don't know what that thing. 33, 34, 35, 36.
Try the limiter again.
36. 37. Hold on. 36.
All right, so Luke's in the last speed zone. He's almost to the timed finish. You'll see when he gets to the time finish, there should be like arches and timing loop there. We'll see in just a minute. And then we should be able to get a time for him too.
But that was me. It was on 60.
We'll have a finish time over here for him in just a minute.
Stay left line.
All right, just help me full focus to the fucking finish line.
Yep.
Hey Mario, I don't need anything else on the radio. Just let me focus to the finish line.
Copy that, buddy.
Focus.
Great work.
Sweeping left 3.
He's almost there.
Everyone off the radio, please.
Left 3. And then stay right inside.
He's got like one little short section left, and then that's it.
All the way to where the thing merges. You're gonna go left 4 and then it'll turn off.
It's going to be full speed again in just a second here for just a little bit, and then they're at the finish.
Go. Look at this. Stay right inside. Right 4, then left 5. Good. Straight through. Now check up. Right 3. Left 4 down. Drops off, then right 3. Stay left under the bridge. Good. Jump, then stay left. Good. Sweeping left 3. Good. Go. Stay left around the trees. Stay over the jump. Good. Tight right 4. Keep going. Left 4. Good. Go.
All right, they're almost there.
Go. We got one more jump. Here. Go. Check up. Big check up.
For what?
Speed zone. That's it. That's the end of it.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Fucking run, brother.
Luke
Really
just
did.
finished.
You drove your ass off.
Oh,
Dude, you fucking killed
dude, there's
it.
fucking no power steering, dude. I'm not fucking kidding you. I got no fucking power steering right now.
I can
Reach
see.
the goddamn wheel.
I can see it.
You have no fucking idea, dude. I was holding on.
Holy shit.
Oh
Keep
my
going,
god.
keep going.
God damn it. Woo!
Hell yeah.
That was fucking wild. I was holding on to that for the fucking second half of the race.
Yeah, Luke, this is Dad. Great job, buddy. Great job, Jason. Thank you, boys.
There you go. That was Mark
Copy that.
McMillan.
I think we got it. We need to check in on one speed zone. I think we got it.
All right, you got it.
Can you guys give me a time? I still want a time though because we do have a penalty coming, a small speed penalty.
So he's in right there. 40. Oh, you can't see it on here.
Yeah,
Hold on.
10-4. It's 4 hours, 29 minutes
I don't
on
give a fuck about that.
the app.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
429.
to Vidosla.
So 429.
Yeah, I understand.
Come on, give it to us.
Hell yeah.
You think we got it?
Yeah.
We wicked it up though in that speed zone because of the throttle pedal or something.
Yeah, but it was only like 40, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I didn't think it was that much.
Fuck yeah, dude. Good
Fuck
job.
yeah. Killed it.
Oh.
Spot on about 4 hours and 30 minutes, Luke.
Oh yeah, copy that. Not 1 minute late.
Luke's guess was 4:30 for the winner, and he's 4:29:09. So within 50 seconds of his guess before the race.
Monster Matt right there.
Yep.
Fucking pumped.
Definitely cool. Well, good job, Luke McMillan. It looks like he's officially going to get it, but we're going to have to wait and see. You heard him say they might have a small speeding penalty or something.
First win.
But
Let's see.
there we go.
I don't know. I just don't trust this process anymore.
He
I just don't trust the process. I'm not pulling up there until Jose comes out and tells me I won.
wants to make sure he won. Well, this is cool. Yeah. No, definitely cool. All right, they just unplugged their audio, so we're not going to hear it anymore because it's just hooked up to their intercom. So you can see we don't have any more audio. So that's it. You guys just watched the finish. Let's go look at the map and let's see where's Tavo. Tavo should be when this thing refreshes. So Tavo's right here. He's almost back to town. He's not going to get Luke. Luke's going to get him. The question is, we heard Luke. He said he might have a small speeding penalty coming real quick. You're going to have a little bit of a gap. A VCP penalty is 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever it is, depending on how far you missed it and if it's a lettered or a numbered or whatever. But it sounded like he was just worried about a speeding penalty. That might only be a few seconds. A lot of times, if it's just like you miss it right at the beginning or right at the end, it's only a couple seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, something like that. So we're going to see. I'm going to hang out with you guys until we get a finish time for Tavo. He's going to be across the line any second here. So I'm just waiting to see a finish time populate for Tavo right here. We'll know what Luke's gap is, and then we'll kind of know from there. So we're just gonna hang out here for one more minute. We're going to wait and see, but congratulations. It looks like Luke McMillan is going to be your unofficial winner of the 2026 Score San Felipe 250. Him and Jason Duncan are, they're unreal. They've been winning a lot of races lately. They are very fast. I did have them as my number 2 pick on my odds yesterday, just behind Ricky Johnson. I did have Ricky Johnson as my favorite because he was going to have clean air. Unfortunately, Ricky crashed the truck early, so Luke was able to get the win. Who knows what would have happened if Ricky didn't crash. Luke might have won anyways. It doesn't really matter at this point. We know Luke is first across the finish line, and there you go. So I'm just waiting to see Tavo populate a time right here. He should be across that line any second. I'm literally looking at his tracker, and he's almost there. The finish time, if we look, it's right up here. It's right at the corner. Right where they get back into town. So you can see Tavo's right here. He literally has a half mile to go, and he will be at the finish line. So just waiting for him to get across the finish. We will get a time, and then I will sign off for this update. We're going to come back at 3 o'clock, which is going to be a short break. It's only going to be about a 20-minute break here, and then we'll be back on, and we will check on some of the other classes. I promise you guys. I just wanted to keep it on the finish of the main race right here and keep you guys updated. But yeah, another great race. This one actually is going to be spread out a little bit more than last year. Remember last year it was the top 4 trucks were within it, like, what was it, 10 seconds of each other? Less than a minute or something for the first 4 trucks. This year, not going to be that close. We can see behind Tavo, if we look, there's nobody actually until Bryce. So Bryce and Lofton It's probably close between Bryce and Lofton for the podium spot. I will say that. Tabo's going to be second. We know that. Tabo's going to be second. But Bryce and Lofton, one of them is going to be third. One of them is going to be fourth. I don't know which one because look at the trackers. They're right on top of each other. Where did they start? If I look at the starting order. So where was Bryce was 8th. And then where was who's right with Bryce? Lofton. Lofton was 6th. Okay, so Bryce is going to beat Lofton because Lofton started 2 minutes in front of him, and clearly Bryce is more than less than 2 minutes behind him. So even if Lofton comes across first, Bryce is going to get the third spot, barring any penalties, stuff like that. So it's going to be Luke McMillan. It's going to be Tabo is going to be second. Bryce, as long as he gets to the finish, is going to be third on time, and then Justin Lofton is going to be fourth. Behind them, there is nobody. Look at this. I mean, it was a 4-truck race today. Once Impudia dropped out, there was nobody else even really close. We got David Payne is leading the Legends class right now. We got Kevin Thompson, solid run for them. They might be in 5th. They're in 5th right now. So 5th place, Justin Davis leading the spec truck class. But Ray Griffith, look at this. Ray Griffith is right behind him. That is a really good race. Remember I said Ray started 1 minute behind him? Justin has to finish 1 minute in front of Ray. If Ray gets around Justin or he's within a minute of him, Ray's going to take the win. So definitely keep an eye on this. We got also, look at San Patero's right there. That is a hell of a race. That's actually closer than the trophy truck races. So keep an eye on them. We'll check on them our next hour update too. We got Herps, 2-wheel drive TT. Leader, Rob McCachran, right there. Rob McCachran is your first 2-wheel drive TT. I don't even see anybody else close to him. We got Sam Baldy back over here, but he's a ways back. So Rob Mack, the old master, he's won a few San Felipes before. He's back at it in his old 2-wheel drive Geyser truck, and he looks like he's bringing it in currently in the lead. All right, did we get a time for Tavo? We did. Okay, so 4:32:44. So that is about 3.5 minutes. So Luke is good as long as if he gets a speeding penalty, it's not more than 3.5 minutes. If it's more than 3.5 minutes, it's going to go to Tavo if Tavo's clean. We got to see. Did Tavo hit all his VCPs? Did he get any penalties? Who knows, right? So there we go. This was a super long update. I'm going to wrap this one up. I got a bunch of stuff to go post for you guys. Congratulations, Luke McMillan, the whole McMillan crew, Mark McMillan, everybody down there. Their whole team is always great, one of the best. It looks like they may have another win here, so we'll stay tuned and watch for official results later today to come out, or tomorrow morning whenever they're going to post them. And we will be back in 20 minutes. It's actually been a 40-minute update. So in 20 minutes, come back. We're going to check on the spec class. We'll check on class 1, Legends. We'll check on the UTVs again and all those other ones. So see you back here in 20 minutes.